Jacksonville, Illinois. Beautiful Jacksonville, Illinois. Just wanted to say hello to everybody on the channel here as I go live. We'll be live later today at Dot Transportation. I hope everybody can make it in for that at 6 p.m. Central Time. So I'm nearly there. Thought I'd stop off here and say hello. Boy, this is a nice Loves. There's nothing here. Good morning, Chicken Hauler in Alabama. Yeah, cloudy here too. Not a great day. Big curbs everywhere. Real problem. We're just on the phone today, so that's how we're going to do it. Alex Jones was right about what? What's going on, Insane Trucker? Alex Jones, didn't he just get some kind of legal problem? Didn't I see that in the news? Holy mackerel. There's hardly any traffic coming on 72 today. I see. If you want parking, this is the place to be. There's nobody here at the Loves. That's pretty awesome. Plenty of parking here today. And it's got a Taco John's in it, which isn't even open yet. So if you want to go to that, you're not going to be in for that. That's pretty good. How am I getting service? There's 5G service here, sir. No problem. There's a good 4 bars of 5G. So heck yeah. Doing great. You do need a better truck, right? Good morning, future automated driver. Hopefully, right, it can come and take my job, right? What's going on? Willie Cooper. Hey, TJ Jones of the Bull of the Woods is here. What's happening? Jeff is here. Insane Trucker. Yeah, is it clean? Yeah, it's spotless here. Good morning from Donner Pass. Yikes. Yeah, to get a better signal, I think you need a decent phone, too. You can't go and buy a $25 phone off the stand at the 7-Eleven. So upgrade your phone a little bit. I think that helps service a lot. I really do. If you had Verizon, I wouldn't get service. Yeah, I'm on AT&T out here. Was it Mark's in Florida? No, Illinois. We're in Illinois out here. Loving it. Alex Jones was right about the New World Order. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens with that. My co-host had to stay home. She was unable to wake up this morning, as is usual, after she had her breakfast. That's as good as she could do today. So I get to come here by myself today. Getting good on 29 miles to the gallon. Doing very good out here today. I'm pretty impressed with that. Chicken Hill, looking forward to the show later. Yeah, it's going to be great. I hope everybody joins in and asks Dot any questions that you have. How can we get her on the truck cameras? I don't know. Like in the construction zone, what camera was you talking about? The area around here is a nature preserve. Well, I will tell you, there's not much else here at this exit but it's got a good service here. Yeah, Alex Jones is in that job. Jacksonville is a dead area for Verizon. Cash is King Trucking. Well, we got to switch over to AT&T here. It's got a good signal out here for me, no problem. So I was happy about that. There's not much else in town, really at all here. There's a little farm thing over here. Ironically, a Dot just came in here. I don't know where they went. Used to pick up at the Nestle. Oh, is that what's down here? That's why there's so many reefers here. Anybody else at Seneca and Janesville? Is anybody here at this Loves? There's only like 10 drivers. Come on over and say hi. I'm in the car parking lot here. We're broadcasting out of the back of Trucking Answers mobile unit. I don't think anybody is here though. There's very, very few trucks out here today. I'm impressed. It didn't rain or anything. Illinois apparently has cameras in the speed zones. Oh, it's so long we got cameras. So Fatty 2x4, one of my favorite names. What's going on? Oh, you're in intermodal now. Get out of going to Jacksonville. That's pretty good. T-Mobile. I'm going to be going to Mint Mobile here pretty soon. I keep saying that. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to go to Mint Mobile. I think after I do this show and the next live show, I think I'll go to Mint and at least with one phone and see how it does. It's so much cheaper. Like a lot cheaper. I thought I was going to get zapped. There's a guy working on electric line. Your wife claimed the TV you want. Okay, good. Nice. Good for her. Kelly's here. Good morning. Yeah, that's how prices usually go. And Clayton, what's going on? Hey, it's going good out here today. We are just loving it. There's an RV dealer here too at the Loves. Loving it at the Loves. Very nice in there. Masks are mandated on the door and nobody's wearing them in there, so it's pretty good. T-Mobile is good. I don't know. I get good service with AT&T. The price is just so much higher now than these other places. I'm just disappointed. At least Alex Jones doesn't talk about manholes. Sometimes I think I might see him there on Saturdays. Good morning, Chris. What's happening? What towers does Mint use? I don't know. Mint towers, there's all the ones that you see that are green, to be honest with you, I think are theirs. I honestly don't know. On their map, they show good, and basically I'm always on the interstate going back and forth to Cincinnati. So I got to believe I'm going to get good service. Getting steamed at the Santa Wash. What is getting steamed there? Straight talk is better than mint, is it? I mean, it can't be any cheaper. Plus, that guy's doing mint. He's so cute. If you like reefer, you should like running third shift. I do. I love third shift, and I love running refrigerated. So, yeah, free month with this current promotion. Let's see. Hello, hey, Papa Bear. What do you think? Chance they mandate? The signal keeps it disappears. Somebody else has to say something on there. It's always harder on the phone. Can't bring the laptop out here and do this though. So that's how that'll go. That's why this is early today. What do you think they mandate vax for commercial drivers? I think it'll be on the. If anything, they'll do it from the physical. And the ATA is now shaking it up, saying, "Oh, we might sue about that." So, SM, hello for Billings. Yeah. So, could the ATA? Could we join forces with Trucking Answers? It's possible. It's possible. Hope Mint Mobile customer service isn't a dead pool. Yeah, I'm nervous about it. That's why I might switch the wife's phone over first. Have you seen the cell phones with fake tree leaves? Yeah. To blend in. Some of them they make look like trees, so they'll blend into the neighborhood. Yeah, that is a true story. So I've seen that, absolutely. You want them to blend in. You were at Janesville to get some lights done and a Volvo on the way. Dang it. 10 gallons of water. Wow. How do you get 10 gallons of water in your air tank? We're screaming about the towers of radiation. It's such a low amount. I mean, we should have screamed about radiation when the cell phone started, when they were 3 watts. That's a half a watt now. Your wife uses, you use Cricket, 15 gig mobile. Yeah, I won't need any of that. I'm looking at, maybe 10 gigs at the most, because I've been checking mine. I'm using 4 or 5 gigs of mobile, and that's running a thing every day. So, is Prime a good place to start? I don't like Prime that they train you. The trainers are sleeping while you're driving. I don't consider that to be training, to be honest with you. 20,000 pounds of corn syrup that Nestle rejected and you have to get steamed out. Oh, that should stink. We have a Staley plant in Lafayette. That place stinks. They get ticketed all the time. They don't care. They just pay it. How long will I be here at the Loves? Probably till, I don't know, another 25 minutes maybe. Not that long. Because I got to head up to Dot. Where am I parked? I'm in the car parking right here. There's only a few cars here, so I'm the only one with the back door open. What looks like I'm talking to myself, so. What will you say about Prime? I would say I wouldn't like to train at Prime because I want the trainer at least to be awake while I'm training. That's something I'd really like. Yeah, at 57 miles an hour, it kind of cuts down on your pay. Have I checked the rolling wiener? I did. There was a guy, I went inside and I noticed this. Because I got a drink. There's a guy in there preparing his wiener. He grabbed one off of the rollers and I'm watching him, and he like lovingly slathered it with all the things that he needs, and he was there easily 3 minutes, like just lavishing love on this thing. Cash just keep trucking. Here comes the collection plate. I appreciate that. Goodness. Thank you very much. Out here live. He slathered all his condiments on there and just put it all the love, and he's probably going to just snarf it in 2 bites. And I thought, this guy is taking a lot of time with a single wiener in there because he got his bun out and everything. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I wanted to record him and I thought, oh, that's not going to go good, but it was pretty funny anyways. Pigpen got your CB work done at Bob's CB. All right, you could talk it up now. Roller wieners are only as good as laxatives. They're better than a laxative and taste better. Check out Dominique the dump truck driver, 46 in Seattle. Yeah, dues are 116. I don't want to pay the dues. That covers your insurance. So just from a practical standpoint, it's cheaper. Oh, was that you in there getting that wiener? I will tell you, I've never seen anybody love on a wiener like that except on Saturday nights. I will tell you at the club. So they spent a lot of time just getting almost, if it would have taken any more, I thought he would have had a tweezers to put the relish and stuff exactly where he wanted it on there. I mean, that's really something. You can never be too careful or lavish when it comes to your wiener. Yeah, this person really knew what they were doing. They had like thought this through and like, oh wait, and everything. It was really something. Very impressive. People are stopped to look. They turned the music off and the spotlight came on, right? Sharkey Quincy is training. Yeah, they're down the street here somewhere, aren't they? They're close to by here someplace. I went by a couple of places. Nussbaum's been out here. I've seen a lot of their trucks out here. So there's a U.S. Express truck here. So I've seen, there's not much down 72. It ends here pretty soon, I think. I'm close to the end of it. Once you get onto 72 back there, it's been just dead zones. Nothing. Waiting for a pickup at 5:30 in Pick Suite. Gonna get cleaned up and have trucking engines in the background. I appreciate it. yeah, if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, let's see what Dot thinks about that. Some of the wieners will give you enough gas to light up Cleveland. Yeah, News Bomb. Yeah, they're out here somewhere, aren't they, right? They're in Illinois somewhere. Maybe they're not down 72. Always wash your hands before grabbing and be a member of the Cleaner Wiener Club. Always. Always be clean in there when you do that. And even though their sign says it, nobody's following the policy. So, wiener inspector could be a logical career choice. That person, let's say that's not the first time they've gone into a Love's and handled their wiener in public right there like that. I'll say that. They were unconcerned about what other people thought. Nothing. Nobody cared. Am I at Dot Transport? No, I'm not. I'm down here at the Love's in Jacksonville. I'm due up there at Dot in a little while. So I wanted to leave early and stop here because tradition is a live show on Monday, right? And what's worse is he messed with it for 3 minutes or you watched him play with it. Well, at least I didn't have to pay like I normally do. So gourmet, they have sandwiches in here too. They have beer. That's what you want at a truck stop, beer. Started at Newsbomb 3.5 years ago. They're strict. Did 6 months. What do you mean strict? Like, what's one example of where you think they're like too strict? Because saying it like that, you're like, they're too strict. What is too strict? You know. Oh, they're north of Bloomington. Hey, let's cut with the backup beepers. Better go with Verizon. They can't match the price of Mint Mobile. I'll be looking at $15 a month for the first 3 months to start. I mean, that's a super bargain. $45. Newsbomb is out 557. All right. I thought it's out here in Illinois somewhere. Can I show you? That person is, he didn't mind showing that to people in there. He really did take a lot of time with it. Really took a lot of time with it. Grilled chicken skewers they have at the Love's are pretty good. Oh, nice. That sounds really good. Grilled chicken skewers. There's a lot of stuff in there. This one looks pretty nice. It had a lot of stuff. You're dedicated, stream every Monday. I appreciate it. Like the video. Yes. Because it's every Monday, right? I left early so I could stop and stream live Monday because I don't consider the Dot part of the regular live stream. I think because it's at a different time. So it has to be a live stream every Monday. From somewhere. Someplace. Somewhere on the planet. There's a sign back there too. 90 degrees west latitude. You've gone a quarter of the way around the planet. I guess it depends where you start though, right? Hot warm buns. That person did pick a bun out of that thing too. They picked it out of there, probably examined. I got in at the last of that. Since you'll be in Mount Sterling, you should stop by the Mexican restaurant. You won't regret it. Yeah, I think we are going out to eat early before the show. That's what they kind of suggested. Newsbomb isn't for everyone. We're fuel nerds over here, dedicated to customers. Well, what is too strict though? I want to know what is too strict. Companies are strict. Pigpen, I appreciate it. Adding to the collection plate. That's very nice. Believe me. Thank you very much. If a companies can be strict, I mean, you're an employee. So that's what, I always say, if you don't like the rules, I guess, buy a truck. But there's a point where they're too strict and there's a point where, okay, it's, reasonable and sometimes it's not reasonable. So what exactly is too strict? Like you take your hand at the steering wheel for 1 second, you're fired? That would be really strict, right? At least at Stevens, my check was $9. All right. Is that serious? Are we serious? I mean, even I don't see England drivers doing that. What does Stevens pay a mile? They won't tell me. So since you lease there, what do they pay? What's their, how do you make $9 owning the truck, basically? I will tell you, if I had a $9 check, you might as well just walk home because it's not even worth coming in. You can go anywhere and work 1 hour, basically, wherever you are for more than $9. So strict with fuel routing was the long noses are thirsty. That's the thing I don't like about that. Roller wieners grow man boobs. That's all right. You just get a bigger shirt. Nobody can see. You just have a huge shirt, right? And then no problem. It's no problem. Oop, as I poke my microphone off of there. I'm not sure about them strict. Get to where I need to go. Yeah, careful with safety score. But everybody, I will say the company doesn't even need to do that. Drivers should be careful with their own safety score. I mean, you don't want, you don't want something to happen to your own score. Holy mackerel. That should be the thing. The driver is the one that should be concerned with their own score. The company should be concerned with them, and you say, well, I'm going to be safe just because I want my score to be safe and because, they're paying me to be safe. They don't pay me to crash into stuff, so I'm not going to crash into anything. That'd be the way I would do that. I have a copy of their lease program. Well, yeah, what do they pay? I mean, we got a lease driver making $9. What are they giving you a mile? How do you make $9? How much is the truck? $1,800 a week? No, I'm serious. I mean, is the truck too high? Even with the rates now, even at $1,800 a week, thinking about it, you should still be able to make money. If, well, $3 a mile, 3,000 miles, $9,000. So you could still do a $2,000 payment and still come home with a check in your pocket. So, yeah. Only complaint, Dot, is the drive cam. I agree. And it tracks your eyes. They haven't once called you. They're uptight about the cameras. They're upright about them. Right, and that is a question sent to me by an astute viewer. One of the questions that people wanted to ask anonymously, and that's what I'll be asking them about. I'm going to ask them, hey, because the president of Dot Transportation is going to be there. Brian, I think is his name. He's coming. So we're going to grill that guy about the camera, because that's what a driver wanted to know. What's the deal with the camera? What's the deal with the camera? I mailed 5 questions to Bottomley, and I'm waiting for their response. All right, thank you. Let me know if they what they say. You always enjoyed the last third of the podcast. I appreciate that. That's where we talk, for people that don't listen to the podcast, right? The third half of the podcast is where we talk about a reason that we are not yet on Mars. And believe me, there are many reasons why we are not on Mars. And I try to get into one every week. That's in the third half of the podcast, which is out on Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, Fast Joe, keep all the babies, abort the abortions. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see how that, just a $1,400 a week truck payment. I mean, whew. But still, rates are good enough where you should be able to do it. They said I used too much fuel. Well, how much fuel did you use? Glad you're doing good. It's a good show. Thank you very much. Yes, and it's Mr. Plow. Hey, Mark, how's the weather? Not bad out here. Partly sunny out here today. I would say mostly cloudy, I guess. We'll give it that, but 68 degrees. Not bad. Even so, I mean, how many miles a gallon's a truck get? Should be able to get 7, certainly. Do you think US Express is a copy in COVID with the variant? Oh, nice. Oh, you'll be here all week, right? Best live show backdrop. Oh, thank you. I made it myself. There goes Bowman out to go do some work today, right? All right, that's good. He was in the fuel island. Fuel island not busy either. He can come up here and park in the fuel island. US Express is over there. We should go ask him. Is that a US Express? They have reefers? Does US Express have refrigerated now? Oh, they're robbing you. Well, but I mean, what fuel mileage does a truck get? You get $1,400 a week after deductions as a company driver, right? $9. I think we can all agree that $9 is not really a great paycheck. And Stevens should be. I'll tell you, Stevens or any company, if they see somebody who's leasing a truck or a company driver that gets a $9 check, they should be all about that. They should go, you know what? We're going to contact this driver and see what we can do to help them. Not say, well, you use too much fuel, too bad for you. That's not. They should want you to be successful as much as you do, but they don't, because since you made 9, you cleared all their payments for them, made them plenty of money, so they don't really care. You got your $9. Go the heck and shut up is probably what they're thinking over there. It's not the way a company should be. There should be somebody there dedicated to helping you be successful. More people would like it, even if it didn't pay as much as somewhere. If you could have someone help you make a couple of grand a week and own the truck or whatever, I think that'd be quite appreciated at a place like Stevens or any place. You agree on Bowman used to work there. All right, well, they're headed out. I don't know where they're going. US Express with refrigerated is a Walmart. Oh, all right. Where's there a Walmart around here? Of course, who knows where he went. Should I lease a GP Transco? I don't know anything about their lease, to be honest with you. Now, I'll be there live next Monday for the regular live show, 11:30 a.m. Central. So we can ask them right there. So no problem. Let's ask them. But I don't know anything about it. $9 to get 3 roller wieners. Yeah, you could feed yourself through Wednesday. I noticed one of the roller dogs looks like a floater. That one they put on yesterday. That's the Sunday dog, still up there. Still up there. Still up there rolling around. Most companies will starve the driver in a lease so they can release the truck. The insane trucker, right. They can make their money, you pay their truck off, and that's the end of it. And once you leave, they just get somebody else. We aren't getting all the details on the $9. Yeah, Trucker's Coach says it's great. He does. He does. I don't know the numbers on it. I've never looked into it. I don't really recommend people lease just because I come from a truck company driver, thing of it. Most times when you lease a truck like that from a carrier, you don't do that much better or any better than a good company driver. Yeah, buy a truck and go to work for a company. Exactly. Buy the truck and lease it on so you control the asset. For sure, you want to do that. Then you control your asset in case the company closes. If worst case scenario, you still have your truck, like Falcon or a place like that. A lot of those drivers were out of luck. Celadon, oh my gosh, $9 a week. You couldn't live on a bag of Old Roy for that kind of money. Oh dang, the dog's got to get the off-brand food. Old Roy. My mother-in-law used to feed that to her dog. I didn't go bring her regular dog food. I felt bad for the dog. I'm like, oh, come on, Ma, you can't be doing Old Roy stuff. Any locate positions? Stevens is hosing you. I don't know. I don't know if they are. I don't want to say that because here's the thing of it. If you have a contract that you agree to and they've held their end of it up, I don't know if you're getting hosed particularly. You see what I mean? If we went through it and they paid exactly what they said, gave you exactly what they said, I don't know if you're being hosed. Maybe it might be a bad business deal, but I don't think you're being hosed on it. Trucker's coach gets special treatment from GP to do his YouTube channel. It's possible. He's never said so. So I don't know. And I don't talk to him. I don't know. I've never met Trucker's coach or emailed him about anything. I don't even know his email. So I don't know about that. Honestly, I don't. I'm a second-year trucker making six figures. Right, as a company W-2 driver. Exactly. That's life-changing money. That's what trucking can do to people. It can change your life. Hope you aren't married. She'll be bringing it up 30 years from now. Don't bring a $9 check home because you're never going to hear about, oh, you leased that truck. Oh, look where we are now kind of thing. So you need to get it worked out today with them. Today. Oh, you talked to him live stream the other day? Are you familiar with Lawrence? They only require 6 months and they're starting over the road at 64 cents. That's really good. I never heard of them. I was supposed to be a company driver. I signed some papers and found out you're 1099. Congratulations, you got a truck. I know people are new in that. In life, in anything, no matter what it is, don't sign anything if it's a half a paragraph or 80 pages until you read and understand everything. If you got to take it to 6 lawyers until you totally understand, no matter what you're doing, not just in trucking, in your whole life. Never sign anything you don't understand. Never. If somebody says sign it, say I'm going to look at it or whatever. And if they go, well, you got to sign it right now, I'm out of there because I know there's a problem. You must understand everything you're signing. It can get you a $9 check. You know, that's not great. Certainly. $9. It's like 13 something an hour here, I bet, here at the lodge. You could work here for 1 hour, which would probably be better money than there. You're trying to get Lawrence to come on and do a live show? Yeah, get him on there. I'm at a country club. Yes, this is a country club I'm a member of here. I would never want to be a member of a club that would have me as a member. So, let's see it, Groucho Marx. They said if you leave it, it'll go on your credit. Oh, so what? For $9 a week, tell them I don't care. Credit is overrated. Who cares? Okay, I would rather leave and make money than stay for $9. And that is true. Midlife, yeah, okay. Watching from the Loves in Sydney. Where's that? Is that down here somewhere? Yeah, I don't know. I will tell you, Loves is good on the cellular network here. Maybe at night, all these drivers, probably only one antenna way over here, right? It's probably behind this tree, and that's it. It's the only antenna. No, in Sydney, Nebraska. Call me, declare bankruptcy. Look, worst case, declare bankruptcy. But for $9, you got to get that straight immediately. You can't live on $9. Go Uber it. It's funny. Yeah, it just glitched right there. I saw that for a second. There's a reason why you're only making $9. You're gonna find that. They absolutely should want to do it with you. Midlife truckers at Cheeseman. Oh, right, Cheeseman. I've seen them. Can you help me get my authority? No, I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. There are owner-operators that do it. I don't do anything with it. Never had it. I barely have authority to drive my car around. If I was new, I'd look at Magnum. Oh, yeah, Magnum is good, too. Right, I get letters from those every once in a while. People are like, I went to Magnum. I'm like, yeah, I've seen them in there, right? Goodbye, world. I don't think we're at that point. You can get out of that $9. You can go get a company job and start making money, a decent check right away. Tell them, you want to put on my credit? Have at it. I mean, if they're unwilling to explain to you the way to be successful and what you're doing wrong, and here's how we can change that, forget them. Just go work somewhere else. Worry about your credit later. Yeah, talk to Cash is King Trucking. He can help you out of that kind of owner-operator lease thing, and get you out of that, because it's $9. Oh my gosh, you'd be better off in England making $300. It's hard to believe somebody would be better off going to England. Hey, there's Red Classic. I should have worn my Red Classic shirt today. New shirt. Dot Transportation got a new shirt. How about that? Pretty good. Going all out. Going all out for Dot. Let's see. Working that lot. Yeah, I'm working on all this all over here. Going around there. Question on the $9 is what the previous 2 weeks were. Yeah, we need to see, you know what is the 4-week rolling average of this? When did loads come out? Because you may have a load that they didn't get because it didn't get delivered or didn't get transfloed in time. You know, what's the average net for that kind of thing? And to owner operator needs to be 2+ because there's too many company drivers making 2,000. So if you're not doing that, there's no point in owning a truck at all. If you're not making more than a company driver, you're taking a lot of risk for what a reward of, I guess you don't have to go to the same places. You could turn loads down. Message you from an airplane. Really? My truck is fixed in Reno and GP is flying you back. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. So they flew you home and back. I'll be at GP Transco next Monday. We'll tell Sergey, thank you for the flight. Hopefully it's first class. That's the only way to fly. Go to the lounge, get the free drinks and everything. That is pretty good. That they're flying you out to the truck, back out to that truck. Burn the truck and jump out just in time for $9. I mean, we got to just bail out of that. And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not some kind of credit expert. I don't know if they could put a business thing like that on your credit or not. I will tell you, I wouldn't care for $9. I've gone bankrupt. Okay, that's not a big impediment to anything. All right, you get right out of that and just get back started. The mortgage companies and stuff tell you that it will hurt your credit a lot more paying your bills because you make $9 and walking away from your lease. Yeah, not paying your bills, right? I don't like, they put this out there, all the credit card companies. Oh, you're going to go bankrupt. I'm like, bankrupt. It wasn't as big a deal as people put it out to be. Yeah, it's a hassle getting credit for a year or two. So what? I mean, so what? It isn't what they said, like you're never going to be able to borrow anything. Okay, I haven't had a credit card since then. So maybe I learned a little lesson from it. But still, for $9, there's no other job I think that people would even consider staying at if you worked a week and got $9 other than driving a truck, really. These smaller checks, I get these $200 or $300 checks. I mean, no way. Oh, you did a recovery, drove back and now flying back to, oh, all right. Okay, so you didn't fly from Joliet. That's still good. That's still pretty impressive. I'll take it. I'll take that. Oh, Love's pickup truck going around. I wonder if somebody's broke down. Oh, there was that RV that broke down for a while, right? Can you get the Loves to come and fix your RV? Maybe. Yeah, I guess you can. You could have the Loves come and fix your RV. Pretty good. Your credit can recover. Yeah, exactly. For $9? Oh my gosh. Credit is overrated. Just pay cash for stuff. Company worth mentioning is Montgomery in Illinois is E.B. Brown, food service and tobacco hauling. Wow, I heard that that kind of thing is kind of going up in smoke, so we'll see. Tobacco hauling. With less and less people smoking, is there still in business for that? Maybe. I guess it's all for truck drivers now. We're the last ones smoking. Not me though. Yeah, I wouldn't put a pistol anywhere really. If you need credit, then you can't afford it. Well, yeah, I guess so. At 0%, I mean, I'm in for a car like this car is 0%. It's literally free money. They're not charging you anything to borrow it. So it's the time value of money, you do good on it, in my opinion. So otherwise, I got to drive around some $400 car. That's not going to happen. Wondered how those truck transport jobs are just drive new trucks. Oh, you know, a friend of mine did that. Now, it's been many years. He worked for Volvo in Virginia, and he transported trucks to dealerships. And what he would do is take 1 or 2 or 3, stacked up, or something. He got flown back. He got a cab to the airport and got flown back. And you couldn't sleep in the truck, so you got motels every night. Not bad. I'd say that's not bad. It's an interesting way to go over the road without having to figure out where the truck is and all that, where you're going to sleep and everything like that. Where's Gracie? Gracie, she said, it's just too long of a ride, so I'm not coming with you today. And she went back to bed after getting her breakfast, so she's not going to be able to come out to the live show today. We'll see if she can go next week to a Joliet for GP Transco. We'll see what she can do that. I don't know though. She doesn't like traveling. Just traveling to the vet, she doesn't really appreciate that kind of traveling either, really. Let's see what's going on out here. Let's see. Oh, chewing tobacco is super popular. Oh, is it? Yeah, I've been thinking of starting. Gracie's home. The wife is home with her. So the wife will be there to take care of her today. Can't leave the cat alone, you know. All the kids are vaping. Oh, that's true. I do see that. Right. I was going to start this video with 8 minutes of vaping, too. I thought that would do really good. I haven't seen too many more of those videos, though, really, where people start out a video with just 18 minutes of them vaping and not saying anything. Interest 0% is communism. Hurt your Jewish side. I didn't offer it. When they had this, you know, they're like, hey, we'll give you the money and not charge you anything for it. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds great. And they go, hey, Mark, how about you also don't put anything down? I'm like, yeah, why don't you take all the risk in it? I'm in. So I'm in. And here we're in the car today still, a little over 2 years later. So, yeah, absolutely. 0%, I'm always in for that. It's free money. It's not like a credit card, 22% or whatever. 0% is free money. And that's the way you like it. And that makes the risk theirs. So if something happens, you just give it back. Sorry, couldn't do it. Take your car back. You vape like a freight train. You have to down there with all that, all the stuff that's going on there. All the drivers you got to deal with and everything. Does it look like this down there? Kim Trucker, hey chat, hey, what's going on? Just doing a little short live show here today. You have 0% of cares. Yes. So get that number called, right? I can't do any slides or anything on this show because I'm just on a phone. So that's how this, it'll be the same next Monday. Yeah, call somebody. Call somebody, that kind of thing. Look, I've had a lot of, horrible jobs. You can get out of everything. Oh, the sheriff is here too. We got to watch that. I see you went to the barber. Yeah, of course. The wife recommended. I wasn't going to. She's like, you should go get a haircut. I'm like, what? I barely have hair. I already did a haircut this year. Now I'm going to probably have to I'll get one like way earlier. It's usually April, December. Now I'm going to be in there, February. I got to go over there when it's cold out. Don't like it. I don't like it at all. But what are you going to do? $12 down the tubes. First one in, though. It looks so much better than that down here. We're in the middle of cruising on the coast. Classic cars. Oh, that'd be great. Why can't I be at a car show like that? I had to work Saturday. I got in late. Of course, that's why you never work weekends. Always a disaster. Don't forget about the balloon payment with a lease truck. Some of them have a balloon. Some of them do give you the $1. It just depends. You got to read the contract. Some are better about it at the end. They're like, we pay you, or it's $1. It just depends. I never like leasing it from a carrier. Worst case, you go get it even lease it on your own. At least you control it. It hurts to be on the road when your mother's rushed to the hospital. My brothers and sisters, yeah. Trucker Thomas headed home. It does. That's the worst part of the road, right? Everybody I know basically died on the road, and you got to think, wow, that's pretty horrible. Steel Horse, yeah, see you later. All right, I'm glad you're going to be there. Come and say hi. That'll be great. Be going up to Dot here shortly. Yeah, it's one of the worst things of the road. If you're single and have nobody, that's one thing. But if you have somebody at home or whatever and you're on the road, you get that call. Matt, 2004, they call me, you should come home, right? Your dad's not going to make it or whatever. And I'm in Louisiana. So I got to come home and everything, just a disaster. Just a disaster. That's why I tell people to go do whatever you want to go do immediately. Because you don't know when that time. You want to talk to somebody, call them. Call them today. What are we waiting for? Work Saturday. Gracie didn't approve it. I didn't either. But they're like, oh, it'll be easy. Just go down and drop the trailer and come back. It wasn't easy. I waited 2.5 hours down there to get my trailer. Don't get roped into a lease at a company. Yeah, if they're pushing it, it's probably not a great idea. You're paying for their truck payment. Who's leaving today? Oh, some farmer. They're pushing it so that they can make their truck payments. They can have you make their truck payments. Mobile show today, Day Cab Gear Jammer. Yeah, because we're going to leave here in looks like a few minutes and go up to Dot Transportation to be live up there. So I wanted to stop here because I do live every Monday. That has to include this Monday. So I left early from the house to get out here. 220 some miles so far. This is more miles. I'll drive more miles in my car today than I drive at my job. What do you think about that? That's really something. That is $350 a day. So I'll do 505 in the car today, about 505, 510. more than I do for my job. Crazy, crazy. But if there's a problem, you're home. I think that's important. Maybe as you get into your extreme upper 30s, you realize, that the time, you can't get that time back. And that is something to really think about. Maybe taking more time off. Being the gone is not all it's cracked up to be, maybe. Gracie's having a Red Solo Cup teenage party. I don't know about that. I bet she's probably sleeping right where I left her still. Or maybe she's gotten up once to go get a snack and then is back sleeping. I have a blanket from the United Federation of Planets that she likes to sleep on that. I found my hammer. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. People shouldn't even joke about that, right? Go make a call. We can get you out of this, no problem. Tear up that contract and get a cab home and get out of that for $9. We really need to know a whole month of paychecks, really, and see how that stuff goes. See what do we got for time? Okay, good. Yeah, so I'll have to head out of there pretty soon. So what else are we doing here? The insane trucker? Yeah, don't be stupid up there. Come on, man. Doing a turn with none of the driver, waiting for him to get here. About 100 miles away. All right, turn time. All right, yeah, I'll still be there because the live show's later. So absolutely, we'll be up there. I have to be up there early to meet everybody and see the place and all that. They're gonna treat me pretty good up there, which I appreciate. Believe me. I said, look, you don't have to see me or anything. Who am I coming up there? I'm nobody. And they're like, you're right, but we're gonna still be nice to you. So I said, okay, I appreciate it. So we will do that live show for Dodd. I've liked Dodd ever since I read about them to start with. If the FMCSA standard for a physical was like it was for the FAA, nobody would pass. 80%. Oh, I agree. The physical is basically just stupid stuff. Crawl around, touch your toes. Don't willingly get into a lease that you don't know anything about. Right. I don't think a company is hosing you if you sign something. As long as they pay what they said they'll pay. It only affects those that idle 24/7. Okay. Bonus, see if you can get Sierra England. I've asked Sierra England, but no response from Sierra England. So I don't know about that. I don't think England wants me to come out. I'd love to go out. I'll drive out to Salt Lake City for them. Or they got a terminal in Gary. So we can do that. We can go to the terminal in Gary. I'll be happy to drive up there and talk to the students up there and everything. They don't return my calls. Future physical will show the Vax card. Yeah, maybe. That's a ways away. I mean, even the ATA is already rattling around that they're going to get a lawyer about it. So check out a company called BRP, Big Rig Parking. I saw one of their lots. I made a short video. Oh, all right. Yeah, there's a lot of these small places that people don't realize. I don't know why the large carriers don't band together and rent parking in these smaller lots like this. I think it'd be a great idea. Then drivers would have somewhere to park, although it doesn't look like this place. I bet this place doesn't fill up a lot. Not a lot of traffic down 72. Or in the dog park. Yeah. The dirt pit is out there. It's where you make comments. Across the street, the Loves. No, I'm in the Loves. This is the Loves right here. I'm at the Loves. The Loves is that way, though. So, I could turn around, I guess. I should have done that. I had the Loves in the background. So, but yeah, the Loves is over there. Who's over there now? Who's that? Okay, somebody's got a case trailer. News bomb. It's a news bomb truck. All right, he's got all his fuel-saving technology. Oh, we're talking about sorry. Absolutely loved Ford SUV tailgate. Yeah, their smallest one. Their smallest SUV, right? Escape. Their second best-selling vehicle. Get some armor. I looked around in there. This place doesn't have a larger selection. They took a lot of that out for the beer. So I think part of it is taken up with a beer case. You can buy singles here too. Just you wanted a truck stop. Single cans of beer. Is there a dog park there? I don't know. Somebody walked their dog. There's a lot of grass. One of those years you're going to graduate to extreme upper 30s. It takes a while to get to that. Go on and have a sit down with Westside in Cedar Rapids. If they want me to come out, we can talk about it. Why would anybody lease a truck? I leased a car and couldn't wait to get rid of it. You didn't want to own it. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I probably should. The way I get cars, I should probably lease a car. Put so few miles on them. This car is 25 months old. It's got 11,500 miles on it. So I would be good leasing. I just never do it. I was thinking, oh, I'll be keeping this car, and then I never do. I get another one. So I'd be a good one to lease and just turn it over to the next one. Oh, FedEx leaving today out of there, right? Oh, I've got to go this way, right? Beer vending machines, oh, it should accept com data. It should give it to you at the scale. Like a bank. It should come down a tube at the bank. Did you get a fresh cut? Yeah, sure. Going, look, Dada's a big place. This is no the goober with 2 trucks, right? They have 1,300 trucks, so, and they asking me to come out. It's the least I could do for them. You drive with 5 full-grown pit bulls. Wow. Wow. Don't come see my company. You don't have time. It's a 15-minute. You always have time. I mean, for the money that companies spend to recruit a driver, they should have time to have me come up there for a day. Really, I'd like to talk to them, some of them about, how they're doing their social media and that, really. I'll let you know if I see a Sasquatch out here. Are those out here too? There goes Newsbound. I'm waiting. I'll get a fuzzy, out-of-focus video of them and then turn it into some paranormal show. To a Ozzy. I'll turn it into that show. Scotty Kilmer's poor Toyota. I'm sure he is. People love it. They're so boring, though. And a lot of Toyotas now, CVT, that's not happening. And no power in a CVT? I don't think so. Why does every double I see says FedEx on the trailer? Another farmer. They're your babies. Look, I love them. I'm in for dogs, but that's a lot of dogs. 5 of them is crazy. There goes the cops. The Popo. That's a lot of old Roy. That's a lot of old Roy dog food. That's 3 bags. That would cost you like $6 for old Roy. Anybody who's bought that. Well, I'm going to head on out of here to Dot. I need to get up there because we got a time to get up there. But I wanted to come in here live today and say hello to everybody. Thank you for coming in today. Saw a lady with 7 Yorkies. Ugh. How many bites could you get? How many bites could you get on your feet for that? So I'll have to be up at Dot, and then we'll be live again at 6 o'clock tonight Central Time. So hope everybody will come in and we'll see Dot. They said the president is going to try to be there too of Dot Transportation. That's big time. That's certainly worth a haircut. So they're going to answer questions, and we should just have a great time up there. All right. So we're going to get out of here before the Popo says anything. But we still got an hour to go to Dot. So I'm going to go do good at that. But they're being nice to come up there. So I will ask all the questions though that everybody sent to me to Dot. So those are going to get asked to watch them on the show. And I think we'll see you up there. All right. So thanks for being here today. Signing off from Jacksonville, Illinois. All right. See you later. If I could punch these buttons.